Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Saturday. This is Sharon Herbert, the Power RN, and we are coming to you today at Power Time. So, thank you again for joining us today. We so welcome your presence, and of course, we are live and we welcome your comments and questions. So, any comments or questions? We are here for you. Now, today, our topic is coaches, nurse coaches. What is a nurse coach? Why do you need one? And what can they do for you? Now, I don't know what you think about coaches, but let's see what you have to say. If you have any questions as well, make sure that we stay connected so that we can communicate about what you're thinking and questions that you have. So, what do you know about coaches? Well, coaches have been along and around for a really long time. Now, in business and sports are places where you've probably thought about coaching. And you know that you've seen coaches in sports for sure. And did you ever think about why they're there and what they do? Now, coaches provide guidance and support to help the clients, customers, players, colleagues advance their skills and personal goals. But who ever thought about a nursing coach? Have you ever thought about that? Did you ever have a nursing coach when you were in nursing school? Or even at the workplace? Yeah, we'll get talking about the workplace as well. So nurses haven't often been thought of as being used in a role as a coach. So we haven't thought about nurse coaching for a long time. You've thought about a preceptor, a trainer, something like that. But let's explore that. You know, coaches are goal oriented, and nurse coaches are helping nurses. So, helping nurses achieve success and working with nurses that are sometimes stuck in their role or in their position and helping them get unstuck is what coaches do. Now, I'm a nurse coach and I've been one for a good while, and even probably before there was such a thing as a nurse coach. I have been a support person helping my new nurses grow, whether they were new grads or new nurses to the position in the unit. So coaching, when you think of coaching for nurses, you might think about your supervisor, and most often that is a role where it's related to performance, unfortunately. That's kind of a negative connotation, but that's how it may be viewed by many people. But coaching is far from that. Coaching is far from that. Even as nurse coaches are available to help other nurses, uh, we like to help you value your career and your performance. And we reach out to you to help you, but sometimes people don't even know we exist. Even what we're going through today with nurses on the front lines having so many challenges related to COVID and the pandemic and the staffing and the hours and the workload, etc., etc., etc. Who's helping them meet their own goals and to be successful in their career? Now, I'm calling on leaders too to pay attention to this. I know it's hard. It's a challenge. The pandemic pluses everything that nurses have already been facing. So there are nurse coaches that exist to support nurses and help them with career success. Now, nurse coaches are real life nurses. Yes, I'm a real life nurse, and I've been one for a really long time. Even though I look so sweet and beautiful, it's been a really long time. And I've experienced so many challenges that you all are experiencing today. And nurse coaches, these real life nurse coaches, know about the game. We know the game of nursing. We know about the mandatory overtime. We know about those snow emergencies. We know about the staffing issues and so many other things. I know, mandatory overtime? Yeah. We know it. So we know what you've been through and we know what you face. And we want to help you get through some of these things. I know you want to spend more time with your family and not work mandatory overtime. I know you don't want to work 6 days a week. We're not strangers to nurse life, not at all. So nurse coaches can help you reconnect to the passion that you had once upon a time when you started nursing. We want to help offer you some guidance and inspiration. We love nursing, and we've loved the nursing career even though we've all had bumps or bruises. We're here to help you with some of the things that we've experienced and how to set your own goals and meet your own goals, professional and personal. No one wants to sit in their car for an hour after they get home from work, crying and trying to get themselves together before they can go into their home when they've already spent extra hours at work and their kids are waiting for them. And it's bath time and bedtime, and they are still not at home in their place and in their own bed. That's a challenge, and how you feel about that is not new to us. The nurse coaches are here for you, helping you with goals for your own growth and development and helping you to be your best you. Now, coaching is not quite mentoring. It's not quite the same. So sometimes that gets confusing for people. Let's get a little example. Coaching is helping you move your own goals forward, as mentoring may be someone helping you to go along a career succession plan. And for example, your manager is thinking about, they may not even have told you, they may be thinking about leaving. And you're the staff person that they rely on most often when they have questions about what's going on and how many widgets we need. And they've selected you. So they are bringing you along and feeding you little information and grooming you. That's more like mentoring, more like grooming you according to the plan that they may have selected. It might not be your choice at all. So your manager may not really be your coach, but more like a mentor, grooming you to take a place in the organization. Now, coaches are here to help you meet your own goals. Meet your goals, some that you may not even have thought of. So, coaching for nurses is designed to help you grow your own way to your personal and professional success. Maybe you want to think about a new role a new position, or even something different. Maybe you are really a good baker or horse trainer, and that's what you really want to do. That might not be something that you willingly share with your manager as she or he looks at you like, you can't be leaving. If it's something that you want to do, talk to your coach. You can talk to your coach. We've all had so many experiences and opportunities to share with people the resources that we may have in our little coach bag, connections that we have, or questions that we can employ to help prompt you to consider the goals that you will seek and that you will set. We can help you explore some things you haven't thought of, where you might go and how you might get there. But the choice is yours. We use our experiences and our knowledge to help you create a plan and to work through that plan. So we coaches help you to solve problems. Ooh, we help nurses solve problems. Well, nurses are problem solvers. So we help you identify your strengths and your weaknesses and follow through on setting goals. Now, doesn't that sound familiar to you? Does it sound familiar? A lot like our beloved nursing process. So we've been there. We are not new to this game or to this race. We know and understand what you go through. We've been there and we know how it goes. Our goal is to guide you, to take you to the next steps, to your own success. Let's set up your goals along with you so that you can be the best you. And right now, in the throes of this pandemic, there are so many of you that really, really, really could use the assistance of a nurse coach. We want you to be successful. We still love nursing, and we want you to get your passion back. That doesn't mean leaving nursing. That means you set your goals for your own career success. If you want to be a flight nurse and you're working on the med-surg floor, we'll help you go along to set goals to meet your own desires. You can be a nurse. You can work on another unit. We're not telling you to quit, but we are telling you that it's up to you where you go and what you do. We want you to increase your satisfaction with your role and your career. That's what you deserve, and that's what your patients, clients deserve. And today is the day to start. There's no need to wait because the world of healthcare and the healthcare systems is spinning out of control. You've got to take care of you. So, if you know me, I know you're waiting for those hashtags. Mindset matters, and so does self-care. Get your life back. It is not replaceable, and you are not replaceable. You love nursing, you love what you do, and that's why we've all done it for such a long time. But you are not to be stepped on and dragged about. If you love teaching and you've thought about being a faculty member, look to setting that as a goal, and we can help you find out more about how that can work for you. I've been a faculty member, by the way, and as well as a nurse educator. I love teaching and I love nursing, and I know a lot about it. Let's talk. Let's talk. I've been an author, an entrepreneur, a faculty member, a risk manager, a safety specialist, and on and on and on. So many things that nurse coaches can help you explore, as well as the numerous specialties that are available. If you don't know about that, check out nurse specialties. There are so many. You don't have to stay in med surg or ER or L&D. There's so much to be done. And I am propping up as well nurse practitioners. And for those of you who've been thinking about a new certification or a new position, a new degree, yep, that's an opportunity as well. I have completed so many graduate courses that, whoo, I've got a lot of experience in that area. So use your nurse coaches. We're here for you. Don't stay on the front lines, staying there and getting rolled over by the naysayers who said, but you can't leave us. You've got a family and you've got a life, and you deserve to have both and be the best you that you desire. So, meet me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Instagram. And many of you are probably familiar with at least one or two very experienced, high flying nurse coaches. And that's Donna Cardillo and Keith Carlson. If you look to them, they are looking. And so are other folks. We're looking out for you. And we are waiting with open arms to help you. We want you to be successful, and we want you to be satisfied in the roles that you play. And your help for each and every client and each and every colleague, and even those that you don't know. We want you to be successful and satisfied, not run over, run down, and burned out. So let's work together to make the business of nursing successful and satisfying for you. And here I come with my hashtags: passion, purpose, and power are yours, and we can help you get there. So, when you're doing your homework and looking at those specialties, as you know, I am a nurse coach and motivational speaker, and there are many more. So, give us a ring and talk about setting up a plan and a time for a consultation. We would love to help you move your career to the place that you desire and that you deserve. Successful and satisfied. So, that's it for today. And thank you so much for joining in. Please share this message with your friends and colleagues. Those that are burning out and stressed out don't have to stay in their car waiting for their kids to fall asleep so they can slip in because they don't want to talk to their kids about the horrific day that they had at work one more time. Let's work together to get you to the professional success that you desire. This is the Power RN, Sharon Herbert, at Power in Nursing, and we are in service to you. So you can DM me on Facebook at Power in Nursing Innovations, and we'll talk really soon. Let's get started on the road to your self care. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.